Hello everybody. We want to welcome you back. We're happy to have you here. Ladies, if you happen to tune in, we're happy to have you also. We got some interesting things going on today, I believe.
Today, we are coming at you from the faraway land of dining room.
Yeah. Faraway land. Gotcha.
So, today's beauty, are you ready? Is the Alto Fina in black, right? Just black?
Just black.
No fancy color name?
No fancy color name. It's
Okay.
black.
Alright, ladies, some of you have seen this bag before because he did a surprise video unboxing in the group. So if you follow us in the groups, I'm sure you've seen this bag, and I posted a few pictures of it.
And we all know I'm good at surprises.
Yeah. There hasn't been one for a while, though, has there?
That's quite alright.
Okay, anyway, so this bag, she's classy, she's sassy. Let me show you around. I have all my stuff in here right now because she's the one I've been carrying for probably about 2 weeks. And so as I pull things out, you can get an idea of what fits. But this is the front of the bag. And one of the things that I loved right off the bat about this one is that she's got these metal zipper pulls that are shaped like the leather tab zipper pulls. So it really adds that element of extra dressiness, if that's a word. And there's one on the side here too. So the front of the bag has a pocket, which I use for very little, maybe receipts or some cash, or shove a card down in there because it's a pretty tight pocket. You can't really stick your hand down in there, and I'm afraid that the leather will stretch and it will start to look bad if I put too much in it. So I don't really use that pocket. The back is just plain smooth leather, no pocket, and the bottom has no feet, but it is very structured. It stands up well by itself. Okie dokie. First thing I want to show you is about the strap. It comes off, as you can see, and is highly adjustable. So I wouldn't say you could wear it as a shoulder bag. It doesn't go that short, but I don't see any reason why you couldn't pick more holes and make that happen. And then
That is a normal thing around here. Straps do get holes poked in them.
because I'm short and everything is too long. She's got her little, whatever this is, her little dangly dangle. And the handle actually comes off. It's got slits in the ends where it slides over this, wow, I can't see, this little portion, and the handle, or the strap actually holds it on. So I'll take this off too, make it easier to kind of show it around. You could also carry it as a clutch like this, which I'll show you later in some mod shots. We'll start with the back pocket. So the back pocket goes down to just a little bit on each side, maybe an inch. And I currently don't have anything in this, but there it is. Nothing spectacular. There's no pockets inside of this portion. It's just open.
It's just a pocket.
Matches your shirt though. Ooh.
Yeah. It's not like the newer ones that's got the white on the inside.
Now the front portion, this is kind of, this bag, it reminds me of the Ambler. It's like the Ambler's big sister. And I used to have an Ambler, and having this one kind of makes me want another one. So if you've got one, hit me up. So anyway, I will pull out what I've got in here and then I'll show you the inside. So I have the, oh, help me. This is an Alto wallet, but he knows what it's called.
It's the removable credit card wallet.
Yeah, this is the best wallet I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not joking. I'll just give you a quick glimpse inside. Whoops, it's upside down. And if you want me to do a video on just this wallet, say something in the comments below and I'd be glad to do that. Then
She raves about the wallet all the time.
I do.
All the
It's
time.
great.
Every time she switches
Best.
a bag, it's got to go in it.
Well, it's the only wallet I have now because it was so much better than all the other ones. I just got rid of my other ones. And I also have this coin case, which I use to keep my keys in so that my keys do not tear up the inside of my purse. So
The little zippy thing, ladies.
Yeah.
Do you remember the little zippy things?
Yeah, I have 4 of these now.
The white one's the only one she carries.
Yeah.
I got all the other ones just for her to carry the white ones.
It's my favorite. If you want a video on these as well, and the difference that I found in this one versus the other 3 that I have that came from a different warehouse, let me know. I'll do a video on that too. Then I also keep my essential oils in here. Cutest little thing in the whole world. I have to show you. Look at these tiny little bottles. Anyway, that goes with me everywhere. These are the main 3 things that I carry all the time. Even when I carry a small satchel or my Juliet hobo, which is gigantic, this is all I have in it. It's ridiculous. He's laughing at me. And so, as you can see, the sides of this front portion go all the way down to the bottom, very similar to the zip, and it's gusseted so your stuff doesn't come tumbling out into the floor. On the inside, it is huge, it is wide open, and if you see on this back wall, there is a zip pocket, and then the Dooney patch there on the inside. I rarely even use the zip pocket. Right now there's a tube of chapstick in there, and that's all. So, this bag holds a lot. In a short video I did in the Dooney group that we're in, I put a shoe in here because I wanted to show the scale of what actually will fit in here since I don't carry very much. Well, for instance, here's a book. How big would you say this book is?
Oh, I don't know.
For anybody that has this book, you might know what size it is. But this book, it won't zip, but just to show you the size, the depth and the width, it's a pretty big bag for a little bag. So.
And that's a big pocket.
Yeah, it's great. And there's so much room in this one that if you don't carry much, you don't even need to use the back zipper portion. The only reason I do use the back is if I stick my sunglasses in there, or I will put my phone in that portion so it's not stuffed down in here.
Oh.
What?
I forgot the tape measure.
Oh. Well.
Let me go.
While I talk about the other strap I have, he'll get the tape measure.
Let me go to that faraway land over there and get the tape measure.
Okay. So, as I stated before, you can carry this as a clutch, just like this, and I'll show some mod shots later with that. But I went on Amazon and ordered another strap because I used to have Coach Dinkies, and I loved the chain strap. It made me feel very Chanel without paying for Chanel. And we have since left Coach behind for various reasons, and I wanted so bad to have another chain bag, but I don't want to pay YSL or Chanel prices. So I went on Amazon and ordered this chain, and those of you that are in the group saw this photo in the group a couple days ago. So this is just a gold chain, gold tone, it's not actual gold of course, with leather woven into it. I thought it was going to be real leather because that's what the description said. It's not. And it's not the best quality. It's pretty heavy, but it doesn't feel as great as this stuff. But it works. And so I will put the handle back on. And you cannot carry this bag by only the handle, unfortunately. I wish you could, because that'd be cool. But you can't without attaching something to these rings. Otherwise, it just pops off. So you could get those little round keychain clips. I don't know how to describe them. They're not the key rings like that you wind around, but they just kind of clip together and hook to here if you wanted to keep this from coming off if you just wanted to carry it by the handle. But anyway, I use, and I've been using for the last week or so, this chain on here.
And really, even though she got it from Amazon, as hard it was for me to believe, the gold hardware actually matches the Dooney and Burke gold hardware.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really nice.
You couldn't, unless you know, because you've seen these so many times, and you know Dooney doesn't have a chain bag, you couldn't tell the difference that it wasn't. I mean, the hardware matches just perfectly.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really disappointed in with this chain is the fake leather stuff, because on the reverse side of it, where the seam was, there was like this gray look. You could see the underside of the fake leather material, so I had to go through all of it and color it in with a Sharpie because it bothered me. So below I will link a website that I found for very high quality chains, and they have a much bigger variety than Amazon. They are expensive, but they're made really well. So when this one wears out, that's what I'm going to be getting. So we'll link that below as well as this bag itself. It's still available. So anyway, I just thought it looked really nice with the chain. It makes it a little more dressy. But I do carry it with the actual strap it came with a lot too. So as far as measurements, I'll try to hold the tape measure right side up this time because in my last video all the numbers were upside down. So we have got a little over 9 inches across, 6 inches tall, and 2.5 wide. So for a small bag, it's a fairly large bag. What was that about?
That's a little bag.
Oh. Okay. It's even still kind of too big for me sometimes because I don't carry much, as you saw, but I love it. As far as durability, it's a smooth leather. If you've never had Alto before, it's gonna scratch some.
You've got some on there.
Yeah,
but it's not horrible.
If you can see them, there's a scratch here. There's kind of like an indent right here. I don't know how much it's showing up on camera, but when you're just looking at the bag and carrying it and using it every day, you don't really notice until you start really looking at it. But it doesn't bother me because I knew that it was going to get scratched up. But that's just part of the character.
And she does not baby these things.
I'm not careful.
She throws them in the car seat. She grabs them by the handle and flings them out the door.
Okay, I'm not that
twirls them around on her fingers. She's walking through there, smacks people with them.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't do that.
She doesn't baby them though. This is normal wear and tear. Putting them in the car, in the truck. Well, because we take the truck.
I'm not excessively rough, but I'm not careful either because I have bags to use them. So that's what I do. I did not spray or treat this one with anything, and I carry it in the rain and it does fine. I haven't had any issues. I have no complaints except that on the inside of this front portion, the zip pocket on the back wall, the fabric there is really loose, and so you can't just really grab a hold of the zipper and pull it with one hand very well because the fabric like moves back and forth in the bag. But I don't really use the zip pocket very much anyway, so it's not a huge problem. But otherwise, I have no complaints about this bag. It's very pretty, and I get a lot of compliments from strangers and people at work and things like that on it. So,
and it's a very structured bag. It's kind of a stiffer leather. So guys, if your wife's got one of these, you wanna be nice to her that day, because if she flings this bag and smacks you upside the head, this one's gonna hurt. Not like the pebble that's soft. This one's gonna hurt.
It depends on what you have inside. Because it doesn't weigh anything when there's nothing in it.
It's still gonna leave a mark, guys.
Maybe he's just a sissy. Okay. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say about this one. Since I'm sitting at a table right now, we're gonna insert some mod shots here real soon at the end of the video. I'll show it being worn with this chain strap, with the regular strap, and being held as a clutch so that you can get an idea of all the different ways that it can be used. It is very versatile, and if, like I said, if you have the Ambler and you like the Ambler, but maybe sometimes it's a little too small for you, give this one a try because it's very, very similar in setup and look and all of that. I feel like it's probably just a little dressier because there's no logo patch on the front. So anyway, I really like it. So if you have any questions, something I didn't address, then just leave them in the comments and we'll answer those. And if there's anything specific you'd like to see in our next video, just give us a shout.
Yeah, be sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Please.
Drop those comments in there. If you want to see something, let us know. If you got any specific questions for us, drop them in the comments also. We're going to leave our link for our other channel, and we'll leave our link in there for the last video in the description, so make sure you check that one out too.
We need to tell them about our other channel.
Oh yes, the other channel is going to be starting very, very soon, guys. This is going to be our tiny home living channel. We're going to give you a sneak peek in the front door, take you through the house, show you where we live, how we live, and you know, we're married. I've got 3 kids from a previous marriage. There's 5 of us here at certain times, and you think tiny home, we're bouncing right around 350 square feet. So you guys think about that. What do you have? Where do you live? How many square feet do you got in your house? So stay tuned. We're going to have that started real soon. We got a lot of big things going on. I'm also going to go over some stuff, some make it at home stuff. But we'll get to that later on. You got to stay tuned. So.
But we've had a lot of requests for videos for our tiny life within the Dooney community, and we decided to keep that separate from the bag reviews. So that's why we are starting another channel for that. We will go ahead and link that channel below so that you can go ahead and like and subscribe, and that way you'll get notified when we post our first official video. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, stay tuned for the mod shots at the end, and we'll see you next time.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.